Greetings, Keishlings. Keishan Prime here with the live reaction of Boruto Chapter 18, Hands, which I guess the transported prosthetic hand and the hand of Al, who is now a cyborg, basically. So, oh look, the cover page is all colored in, and it's for appreciation for the reception of the start of the new arc. Oh. Let's see, getting into it. Finally, we've arrived. Okay, sign on the building, Advanced Technology Research Institute. It's the mission to transport the scientific ninja weaponry that has imposed, or was imposed upon Boruto. Various things have occurred, but they've arrived safely. An Advanced Technology Research Institute? It's even smaller than I thought it would be. It's a decent sized building considering you can't even see all of it in one panel. The majority of the facility actually extends underground. The interior is quite spacious. Okay, they have sliding doors now. I swear, in 20 years they basically reached the modern era of maybe like minus a few gadgets and stuff, but overall it's like maybe early 2000s style technology. Do they have internet? I assume if they have computers they probably do to some extent. Welcome back, Sensei. Oh, hello. Welcome, honorable guests. You all must be exhausted. Please come this way. Thank you. What? What's up? What's going on? Eh? Boruto-kun? Who's this girl? Class rep. I don't recognize her at all. I never would have thought that we'd meet up with you in a place like this. I hope you've been doing well, class rep. Kaki, or Kake Sumiri. Okay. Name still doesn't ring a bell. A classmate from Boruto's academy period, nickname class rep. Really? That's her nickname. I hope you've been doing well too, because I didn't hear that you guys would be coming from the village. I'm completely surprised by this. What is she doing here? Okay, if she was in their class, I assume they meant like the Ninja Academy, but maybe not. It just says, well, it says Academy period, so I guess Ninja Academy. Class rep, you didn't partake in the Chunin exams, but you want to be in the research team, right? Yeah, yep. Now she's one of the indispensable and excellent staff members here. Yes, she's basically a secretary because she was serving them tea or some kind of beverage. Very indispensable, am I right? Hello, Sensei. Okay, another person showed up. Seems like you just arrived, eh? Wait, what? Inuzuka Akita. Wait, isn't Akita a breed of dogs? It's basically like dog, which I forget what Zuka means. Such adorable children. You look better in person, and she's not bad looking either. Miss Inuzuka, you've been waiting for this, haven't you? It's the sample of the latest model of artificial limbs. He's handing the case over. Whoa! Please reference the encoded scroll to browse the collected data. Sensei's latest product. This is awesome. Okay, so she's a tech lover. I'm so psyched. She's clutching on to it like a child. Seems as though Katasuki Sensei is highly respected. I guess that's sort of unexpected. How's that unexpected? Based on your suggestion, I changed the raw materials for the artificial nervous system. You were right about that. Really? Okay, so they really are colleagues. Okay, that's good. However, I'm worried about the slight delay in the reaction time. Seems as though the actitars? I don't think whatever. for the chakra sensing still presents a challenge for us. I hate when I see a word and I can't spell it. I feel like a dumbass. Let's see. What? Chakra sensing? What a show off. Wait, what? How is that a show off? It's a freaking device. Well, this concludes the mission without a hitch. We'll be heading back home soon, class rep. Eh? What do you mean by heading back? There's more to your mission, you know. Eh? Where are we going? Are we going to the underground part of the facility? Oh, it looks like they're in a testing room. They're going to try that thing out, aren't they? Or wait, no wait. We technically tested it out because this is the one that Naruto was using during the Chunin exams. Or am I? Remind me if that's wrong or not. I may have to look back on that. Damn it. Well, I guess the mission wasn't only for escorting him and transporting things. I didn't hear anything about collaborating with them for testing for the scientific ninja weaponry. They really need to shorten that. You know, that's because you didn't hear the end of the briefing. In fact, you were the one who rushed out of the Hokage's office. Oh, Sarada. Always the snippy little comments. She is very much her father. We went through some trouble to finally get you to come along. This is doing a favor for our former classmate, isn't it? Don't you think this is something interesting, at least? And I always forget his name. It's Suki? I think it's Musuki. I have too many names that I can't remember. Alright, Sarada-chan. I feel like something's crawling on my neck. Anybody else have like ladybugs or Asian beetles all over your house? They've been bad lately. I'll leave it up to your discretion with how you'll use the thing that we gave you a little while ago. Pleased to be working with you. Wait, what? Oh, she's going up against the boys. Oh, and she's got a bit of a sadistic look on her face there. Will you be okay? I'll come at you for real. That's fine. Do whatever you want. Boruto, you might want to be more careful there, buddy. Okay, he strikes with a palm strike. She blocks it. And this is like, I guess they're just doing a bunch of rapid hits, but it looks like they're almost in the same position. Okay, she swiped his feet. Okay, Masuki comes in with a kick. She jumps up in the air. Oh, he's got stretchy arms. I forget he has the stretchy arms. He's got her arm and leg, so he's probably going to drop her down. Well, he tried, but she was able to catch herself. Too bad, Sarada. And Boruto's coming in. We've got you. Wait, did my camera just flicker? Okay, so there's a little scroll. What is that? Oh, apparently it's a smoke bomb? Whoa. Okay, so she's blinded, or maybe it was a flashbang or something. Or a flash smoke bomb? I don't know, is that really a thing where you combine the two? So I would think that would be more useful, but maybe not good for every situation. And then you don't even use them. Yeah, what was that? Such impressive sound and light. So it was a flashbang. What is this feeling? What is she? Oh, she's got them. I thought they were somehow tethered together, but no, she's wrapped around both their necks and has a kunai to both. So, yeah. Too bad, boys. I win. So was that the device she was testing? Alright, that's enough. So what do you think about the power of the smoke flash bomb? They need to come up with a better... I prefer flash smoke bomb. It's a scientific ninja weapon that numbs the senses with intense light or sound and light. Don't you think it's great? It was effective. I've been endowed with ultra red ray detection and hearing sense for low frequency waves within my body. How did Orochimaru accomplish that? And that's something a snake does, isn't it? I'm pretty sure, because like they don't like smell or see in the same way that we do. Even those abilities were completely blocked. Won't it be convenient in actual combat? However, if you don't have a signal, your comrades would still become employed or enveloped by it. Tch, what a cheap shot. Boruto. I almost called him Naruto. Sorry. One syllable and it messes you over. Why is he Mr. Acting? Oh, that's a cheap shot. He's the one that literally cheated in the tuning exam. A little hypocrisy. While he is learning and getting better about it, but whatever. Alright. Okay, so Inuzuka is there again. Let's head into the next room. Damn it, I feel as though I'm a lab rat. You have almost a literal lab rat in your team. What's next? Okay, huh? Let's go. Or, let's go. Switch on. Oh, we playing Nintendo now? I couldn't resist. I don't have one, sadly. Alrighty. There's holes in the walls, so they're going to be fired upon. What's happening? And Boruto looks over at Sarada. She doesn't seem to be able, or not, her mouth looks like it's saying something, but there's no dialogue. And he's doing the same. And Masuki, I've lost my voice. No, I can't hear anything at all. So it's a sound canceling room? How was that? Wasn't it interesting? It's a device that extinguishes all sounds. Its name is Shijima, meaning silent. Though colliding during a specific phase of the sound waves, the sound will become extinguished. So the waves are being negated by other waves. That's contrary to the principles for resonance. That's amazing. If we use this, it'll be so easy to sneak into enemy territory. Well, the device is quite large since it's supposed to be extinguishing all sounds. So for now, this is the only place where we can use it. Oh, well, let's head into the next one. Seriously, again? I mean, that one I could understand Boruto kind of being a bit disappointed or not liking it because, I mean, it's just the one room, and I mean, I guess you could do it like in a kind of a grenade and throw it out and it'd have like a range. Kind of like, I forget what it's called, but it's like the silent fruit or something from One Piece that, crap. I don't ever say his name that often, but it was Doflamingo's little brother. He had it where he could cancel out all sounds within a certain range. If they could do something like that, more power to them. Talk about ninja wars on a whole new level. Is the same as sticking in. Oh, so now they have gecko gloves now. It's the same as sticking to the wall like a gecko. These gloves and boots utilize Van der Waals forces. I've heard of those. Isn't that interesting? It's macromolecular clusters that combine with power of... Excuse me, are you underestimating us ninjas? Well, for one thing, if everyone could do this stuff, it'd be awesome. I mean, sure, ninjas can technically do this with chakra, but what happens when you're low on chakra and you need to save it? Or just to conserve it from the get-go? I mean, these inventions are, I would say, prove useful. Doing stuff like walking along walls using our chakra is something pretty easy we can do, you know. Masuki, what? He jumped off the wall. This is pretty good. You won't have to need chakra to walk on the walls. You won't grow weary as much. With this, it seems like we'll be able to concentrate even more on combat instead. See, he gets it. Boruto might be rethinking it, and he jumps on the wall. And what is he? Did he flip? I think so. Now I get it. What was there not to get, boy? Okay, now they're just walking up the wall. Boy, they must be very powerful levels of suction just to do for the feet. To hold your body weight like that. You know, just out from the wall, perpendicular, or not perpendicular. What was it? Or is it perpendicular, right? I'm thinking parallel, I think. Is that the face of someone who's finally enjoying themselves? What? Who are you talking about? Okay, Sarah got his number. Whoa, this is awesome. What the? I'm flying. Okay, so it's like one of the ninja kites that you like see in popular culture, which I think was a real thing in ancient Japan for ninjas, but it wasn't like widely used. And it looks like it has rocket booster rockets on it, like you see on satellites and stuff on the four corners. This is awesome. He's not usually in such high spirits. Huh? Did it run out of power and he's gonna fall? Or he lost control? What? Boruto-kun? Oh goodness. Seems as though it's still difficult to control. With a better sense of stability would it be easier? So he just crashed into the wall. He doesn't look happy anymore. Are you alright, Boruto-kun? This had to happen just as I started to have fun. Stay still for a little bit, okay? So she's applying some medical spray. What? What is this stuff? It's foam. This is also one of Katasuki-sensei's latest works. Does the dude specialize in just one thing? He just branches out. He's a, what do they call it? Polymath. It enhances your healing natural self-healing capabilities and heals your wounds. Meanwhile, it'll become a membrane that will close up your wounds. Okay, that sounds awesome. That's something we need right now. I would say that that's probably something that might be in somewhat works, but probably not. Class rep, you trust him, don't you? You trust Katasuki-sensei, I mean. Of course. Both me and Akita-san trust and respect him. You guys respect him, huh? Okay, and there's a certificate. Prosthesis and orthotist. Certified occupational therapist. Rehabilitation engineer. Engineering medical. Sciences and health scholar. Good lord. Ninjutsu scholar? Ninjutsu scholar. Okay, now we've completely gotten out of the realms that we've ever known for this series. PhD special jonin. Okay, so he is a ninja, actually. Science is the pursuit of all knowledge. A scientist must be the very same, or by that very same pursuit, exist for the sake of being in support of the people. Tono Katasuki. For the sake of being a support. Okay. And the different way of looking at things, which is more or less the whole point of science, is that you're wanting to learn things to benefit all life and creation and whatnot. Hey, wait up. Kamaru? Or Chamaru? Okay, she really is of the Inuzuka clan. She has a dog. And I think that's actually an Akita. Whoa. Well, aren't you adorable? That it is. Woof woof. Hey there. What? It just... Arf arf arf. It jumped up into his lap. Hey, what happened? Your legs. Oh, it has a prosthetic leg. Come here, Chamaru. This little one is a ninja dog from our Inuzuka clan. Because of the injuries that he sustained during a mission, he lost one of his legs. As a ninja dog, that battles, that's a fatal injury. Arfarf. The Arfarfs are cute. As long as he survived, that would have been enough for me. But that was so saddening for this little one. One day, Katasuki-sensei learned of the condition. Then he got into contact with me, and so that's when he told me this. I'll make a leg support, or a leg to support him as a ninja dog, and so that's why she truly respects him. Okay, from then on, I became Sensei's assistant. And the dog runs off. Woof. Now that the wounds that you sustained from earlier have healed, scritch, scritch. Oh, Katasuki's holding the dog. As for people who do not possess strength, and for people who have lost something precious to them, I want to be a beacon of hope as someone who will put a smile back on their faces. Oh, that's a nice sentiment. This is what I think science means to my sensei. Oh, that's not her sentiment, but she probably shares it more or less. In regards to the scientific ninja weaponry, really need to find up a better name. I don't know whether or not you like them all, but it's the same kind of feeling in that respect, the feeling of wanting to support everyone. This goes for both you and Sensei. I hope you will understand this. The class rep looks over at Boruto. Young master, what do you think about this one? And he tosses over what looks to be a lightsaber. I like this. This could be cool. It has a trigger on it. What is this? You hold it like this, while pressing the white button with your thumb. Wait, there's two buttons? Use your index finger to press the trigger. It's dangerous, so be careful with it. Okay, and he's got it, and yep, it's a lightsaber basically, or a chakra saber, whatever you want to call it. Well, it's a katana that uses your own chakra as a blade. It's a chakra blade. Okay, that's pretty cool. This is awesome. Okay, Boruto had to one-up me. You can operate it in the same manner as before to retract the blade. As it is now, the chakra consumption rate is far too high. Well, that's not very practical, to say the least. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. That's part of the reason why we don't have jetpacks, I think, too, because of the fuel consumption that it would take, and I mean, how much fuel can you carry on a jetpack? Science has accomplished many things, but not all things are easy to accomplish. I can't use it. Perhaps with some due diligence. Hey, Sensei. So basically, it's going to become like the shadow clone technique. It's because only people with high chakra reserves are going to be able to use those things at first. About that prosthetic hand, the one that was my father's hand. It was a precious hand, wasn't it? A hand that protects everyone in the village. So that's why. So these are the same things. They're amazing and cool, you know. Yep, of course. Okay, so Boruto's definitely on board now with this. With ninja science. Please excuse me. It's a phone call for Boruto-kun. It's from the Nanadame. What does Naruto need? Hey Dad, it's me. Everyone can hear you. Boruto, this is regarding Konohamaru, who's currently in the middle of doing a mission at the outskirts of the village borders. Actually, all communications have ceased with him. Just a short while ago. Oh yeah, because of that whatever was going on with that blimp. His comrade, Mujino, was accompanying him for this. We don't know their circumstances and whether or not they're safe. Oh no, for Sensei to get cornered like that. The closest platoon to the scene of the crime happens to be your team. Will you do it? Absolutely. We'll do it. And then I don't know how to say his little catchphrase thing. He said it earlier with the ninja kite thing, but I just don't know how to say it. All right, Boruto, Sarada. Oh, it's Misuki. I was saying Musuki. Hey, I was only one letter off that time. Yay me. Yay me. Commence the search for Konohamaru and his comrades. Or you too will suspend your current mission and commence the search for Konohamaru. I missed that sentence because I was happy. Understood. This is uncharacteristic of him. If it is actually a threat to such a huge extent, he would have waited for reinforcements. He would have understood the situation at hand and dealt with it in a composed manner. I understand. Leave it to us. He's going to take some of those gadgets, isn't he? I imagine probably just the chakra blade. Okay, Shikamaru's looking on as the Naruto ends the call. I understand your concerns. He trusts in your command. He's not just a student anymore. They also have thorough information or knowledge of the proper protocols. Yeah, Boruto and his comrades have genuine strength and abilities. I'm not worried about them in that regard. However, what about Kara? I don't think that the likelihood of that is actually slow. Or low. Why did I say slow? Okay, so Sai's in the room. If it's trouble to the extent that there were a telecommunication equipment failure and radio wave interference, we ought to have contact, or they ought to have contacted us through another means by now. Even with the skills of 2 Jonin, they weren't able to carry out their mission. They have succumbed to their situation. So it's a blip of unknown national origin and purpose. Wait, what? I don't get the meaning of that statement. It's a blip of unknown national origin and purpose. It slipped past the air defense network of the fire country. If something hadn't caused it to crash, or all blip. I thought it said blip. Okay, now that... Okay, I'm just being stupid. Nah. If something hadn't caused it to crash, we would have never probably noticed it. As far as that blimp is concerned, our only point is that we don't know which country it's affiliated with. The other 4 Kages from each respective village are all of the same opinion. Seems as though they have a large-scale shipyard. It's beyond our village's capabilities. One thing that's clear for now is that the enemy managed to engineer a state-of-the-art blimp without their actions being exposed to anyone else. They have accomplices who are supplying them in particular. That is our enemy. Okay, and we're seeing the coffin box thing again. Science can help people on some occasions, but in other cases, where will the direction of the mission take them? Okay, Boruto and his comrades will pursue after Konohamaru, who's disappeared. Next is a joint edition of next month. Okay, Boruto chapter 18 end. Okay, I liked it. I like stuff that shows off gadgets. I'm just a gadget freak. But anyway, I've taken way too long on this chapter. I'm sorry about that. But, so yeah, the blimp is going to be the converging point of where, if Konohamaru and, what was the guy's name that he was with, who looked like an Aburame, or, Shino's clan, I forget. Aburame. No, whatever. Anyway, actually, he looked like the guy that was with Naruto during his tailed beast training. Might be the same guy. But, yeah. So the blimp gonna be the converging point of all the parties involved, and we're seeing the box again, so whatever's in the box, we're gonna probably see what was in it next chapter, which is interesting. I want to see it. Anyway, other than that, I give the chapter a 3.5, because while there wasn't that much plot progression, but I did have fun with it. So 3.5 seems kind of fair. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I have a Twitter at Keishan Prime, so follow me there. I do little updates, if something goes awry. But anyway, otherwise it's just supplementary for my theories and stuff. But anyway, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Keishlings, roll out.